Hey, what's up? This is Rob Cavestany. I'm hanging out at Jackson Guitars, and we're here to check out my new signature Death Angel guitar. Being a guitarist and a signature Jackson guitarist at that means everything to me. It's my entire life. I've played Jackson guitars since the mid-'80s, so to be associated with Jackson is making me very proud. Yeah, I mean, it's just a natural fit for me. I've played Jackson basically my whole life and played guitar almost my whole life, so to me it's just a natural existence. I came up with the shape of this guitar, oddly enough, honestly, I drew it on a napkin. In the 80s, so I had already had my first Jackson guitar, which was a star body, custom star body I had. And of course, like pretty much everybody that plays Jackson, Randy Rhoads is my hero. He always was. He's my original influence, why I even play Jackson guitars. And seeing his guitars, you know, and hearing the story of him designing his guitar was inspiring for me. And I had a couple issues with the shape of my star body, and I wanted to modify it, but still have the metal and pointy shape that I like to play. So then what I did as a modifications is basically the top part is modeled after a star body, and then just like the sharp tips is kind of like I don't know, I like dragons. It's kind of like a dragon tail whip kind of thing. And this portion here gives me good access to the higher frets. That was inspired by two of my favorite guitar players, Angus Young and Tony Iommi's guitars. So it kind of just all came together. So some of the key features on this guitar would be the body made out of Nayato wood. You got the Floyd Rose locking tremolo system. It's got two humbucker pickups, an EMG 81 in the bridge position and an EMG HA in the neck position. I've used an 81 in the bridge position forever. It just has that classic biting, crunchy metal tone. I did used to use an 85 in the neck, but I switched up to an HA. It just kind of has more of the characteristics of a single coil pickup, because I guess it is a single coil pickup in a housing of a humbucker housing. But yeah, it just kind of has, especially for clean tone, it's nice and sparkly, and it's got that tubular sound. So yeah, that's a really great pickup configuration for me. It's controlled by a 3-way toggle switch and 1 volume. I like to keep it simple. That's all I really need. It's got a rosewood fretboard, jumbo frets. It's got the black shark fin inlays, and it's got the really cool stealth kind of black on black Jackson logo. So the whole guitar is definitely black on black and quite the stealth mode. If I could pick out one thing that would be my favorite feature on this guitar, I mean, I'd have to say the entire body shape of the guitar as one feature, because for one thing, I'm just completely used to it. I've been playing this shape for decades, so it's just home for me. The shape of it is really convenient, actually, in multiple ways. Sitting down, it's totally comfortable because of that curve right here. So that's easy. Then you can do it this way, like a flying V too. Some people like to sit and play that way. And then when you're standing up, it's the same kind of thing. Like you can, when you're rocking out and getting in your positions on stage, there's a lot you can do with the guitar as your, dance partner on the stage, where you can get in like really cool rocking moments. So yeah, the shape. My playing and songwriting approach kind of varies. I don't have an exact pattern or a way that I do things. It's more of when the mood strikes me, I'll grab my guitar and start playing. So if I get an idea or something, then I'll try to record it quickly before it leaves or starts to evolve from what it actually is. Yeah, guitar playing for me is definitely more of a emotional outlet rather than a technical thing. It's always been kind of a thing of just emotional expression. And then out of that, I formulate ideas and then songs. At the beginning, in the early days, when I was really young and trying to learn how to play guitar and discovering music on myself, it was like the original stuff I listened to was out of my dad's amazing vinyl collection. So I started falling in love with stuff like Led Zeppelin, Elton John, Fleetwood Mac, 70s stuff, Pink Floyd. Then I progressed into hearing heavier bands like AC/DC and Black Sabbath. Kiss was a huge one. If it wasn't for Kiss, our band wouldn't have even existed. Kiss was definitely the band for us back in the day. Our parents took us to go see them in 1979 in San Francisco. I was only 11 years old. And after we saw that show, we knew we had to do that. And as soon as I started learning to play guitar, Jimmy Page was one of my favorite guitar players, Eddie Van Halen, of course, and then I heard of Randy Rhoads. And then that was like the game changer for me. That's where I got introduced to Jackson, and that's when I knew I had to play Jackson's and I had to do what Randy Rhoads was doing. soon this guitar will be out into the world. It'll be in music stores, it'll be on stages, I'll see other people playing them. I mean, I'm hoping. That's the goal. And of course, I've envisioned that moment for a long time because I've been dreaming of this happening for quite some time. And I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but I know that it's gonna be an amazing moment. It's just gonna freak me out pretty much. I'll be extremely proud and honored, and it's just gonna be a real freaky scene in a good way.